Hello and welcome to my video. This is my second video of the Logarithm Week series, so if you haven't seen my first video of the week, please check it out on the top right corner. Today we are going to solve the following problem. For a positive number x, log 100x and log x cubed has same integer parts. Here, log means common logarithm, that is log base 10, and the integer part of the common logarithm is also known as characteristics. Under this condition, find the range of x. Alright, so we are dealing with integer part here, so let us write log x equals n plus alpha, where n is an integer and alpha is equal to or greater than 0 and less than 1. This condition simply means that n is the integer part of log x and alpha is the fractional part of log x. Also, this integer part is also known as characteristics, and the fractional part is often known as mantissa. Alright, using this, let us express log 100x and log x cubed using n and alpha. So first, log 100x equals log 100 plus log x, and log 100 is simply 2, so we have 2 plus n plus alpha, and we can write this as n plus 2 plus alpha, and you can see that this n plus 2 is an integer part, and this alpha is the fractional part. Okay, now for the log x cubed. Here, this 3 comes to the front, so we can write 3 log x, which is 3n plus alpha, which is 3n plus 3 alpha. Now here, the situation gets a bit complicated. Since we have this range condition for alpha, the possible range for 3 alpha is equal to or greater than 0 and less than 3. So this entire 3n plus 3 alpha is actually equal to or greater than 3n and less than 3n plus 3. Meaning that this log x cubed can have an integer part of either 3n, 3n plus 1, or 3n plus 2. Therefore, we have to divide the cases for 3 alpha right here. Alright, the first case is where 3 alpha is equal to or greater than 0 and less than 1. Then the integer part of log x cubed is 3n. And this integer part must be equal to the integer part of log 100x. So we have n plus 2 equals 3n, therefore n equals 1. And since log x equals n plus alpha, we have 1 plus alpha as log x. Now what is the range of log x? Now this condition right here is equivalent to alpha is equal to or greater than 0 and less than 1 over 3. And since log x equals 1 plus alpha, this log x must be equal to or greater than 1 and less than 1 plus 1 over 3, which is basically 4 over 3. So therefore, for the range of x, we have x equal to or greater than 10 here and less than 10 to the power of 4 over 3. So we have this range for x in our first case. Now let's take a look at other cases. Alright, the second case is where 3 alpha is in between 1 and 2, and in this case, the log x cubed has integer part of 3n plus 1. Because this 3 alpha here is now in between 1 and 2. So therefore, n plus 2, the integer part of log 100x, now must be equal to 3n plus 1, the integer part of log x cubed. However, this gives n equals 1 over 2. And this is contradicting the fact that n must be an integer. So this case 2 is not possible. Now let's take a look at our third and final case. Here 3 alpha is in between 2 and 3, and in this case the integer part of log x cubed is now 3n plus 2. So we have n plus 2 equals 3n plus 2, and these 2 cancel out, so we have n equals 0. So log x is n plus alpha, and now it becomes simply alpha. And from this condition, we obtain alpha is equal to or greater than 2 over 3 and less than 1. So this means that log x is equal to or greater than 2/3 and less than 1. So for x, we obtain the range equal to or greater than 10 to the power of 2/3 and less than 10. So in our third case, we obtain this range for x. And if we combine all cases, for the first case, we have obtained this range. And for the second case, there are no possible values for x. And in the third case, we have obtained this range. So if you combine all of them, we have the range x is equal to or greater than 10 to the 2/3 and less than 10 to the power of 4/3. And this is our final answer. So when x is in this particular range, then log 100x and log x cube have the same integer parts. And that's all for today's video. Please like this video and subscribe to be notified for more log videos. And I will see you in another video.